Hello! Oh my god, the sad music to start. I'm sorry, y'all. My goodness. Um, how are you? It's not me, it's the story, I swear. Hello, everyone. I'm Lady Crystalline. Oh. These are supposed to be like woofy ears, sort of, but they're kind of can be cat-like, right? It's all good. But anyways, hello, everyone. And Lady Crystalline, and I had to bring back your favorite paladin, Petit Majusculi, the gentleman paladin. Not to be confused with Hilpern. He's not a paladin. But yes, here he is. And why is the music sad, you wonder? We're in Shadowbringers. It was... What is this one here? We just, the light came back. The light pollution came back. We defeated Go 3, the dude who caused all this shit, and we're like, cool, night will return everywhere now. Something happened, we just saw a whole bunch of visions, and then when he came to, his buddy from the spirit realm was like, oh, by the way, the light came back and nobody understands why. But the thing is, every time we defeated one of those Light Warden, like those, think of them as like main bosses in this world. The thing is, they don't really die. Whatever deals that death blow gets all that energy absorbed and becomes that new Light Warden. But we defeated several, and the main one, the big one, the worst one, the most powerful one, that was it for us. It was like, we didn't die, but the light just like vomited out of our body. It's like, nope. So everyone's really confused. They're like, there's no monsters, but we don't have nighttime either. So people are confused, upset. Although I played through this before, because as you know, usually Mondays I play Dawn Trail with a different character, Dark Purple Knight. And so I've been through the story before, but it's been so long, it's almost like I get to experience it again, which is it's part of the reason why I made another character. He's my alts, my newer, my baby. I want to get him at least, I'm going to get him closer to that area. So we're going in the rookery. My main issue with this area is I find the map very confusing. There's so many layers. Like there's that upper rail, then there's like different floors in that building, main structure over there. Some you can't walk to, so I'm like, what am I supposed to be doing? But the description, it says, take a moment to feel the wind upon your face. And this is going to take us to like a lookout point. So, I'm so red. I'm sorry, I'm seeing myself and I'm like, why do I look red? Maybe it's me, but I'll be alright. Cheers. How is everyone's week? I hope you had a great week. Thought I saw someone pop in. Hello, hello. How are you? See, I did it again, man. So I'm streaming straight from my PS5 and using my phone to watch the chats. So, here we go. Hello. Look at this view. How is this not a vista point? Anyway. So, let me get rid of the UI. Hello. There we go. So it never is no more nighttime. No virtual mouse here. Alright. A little Pororago friend. What you doing hopping around? What you doing? What you doing?
The people of this city have spirit, I'll give them that. They've not lost the will to fight. I can imagine how torn you must feel, looking at that sky. Knowing what it means to everyone. And that you're responsible.
But like, is he? It's like, we don't understand what happened. So to me, I disagree. Because we were going off a working theory, and it seemed to be a working theory. So like, how the hell were we all gonna know, and how is he gonna know that defeating all those light wardens was gonna be sort of pointless? It's good we got rid of Ulthri though. Like, he was a problem because he was adding to the perpetual daytime. So, but it still freaked people out. I mean, they went a couple of decades with no nighttime, and it fucked things up, as you could imagine. I'm with the second one. I don't remember what I did last time. What was this? No cat, fellow cat friend.
Neither can I, to be honest. But you heard what the Ascians said. The light you shine will warp the world around you, whether you like it or not. Even Y'shtola and Reen had to concede that point. You're in a corner, and there doesn't seem to be any obvious way out. But that doesn't mean it's over. However hopeless it seems, you haven't lost yet. That's right.
And I say that to all of you watching live and replay. Like, you're going through some stuff, because it's been a week for me. It's been a month. A couple months. But besides that point, there's something. And not like his friends aren't trying to figure out what to do. But there's a reason why everyone agreed. Let's not say where it's coming from.
I remember looking up at the sky like this before. Being caught up in a strange kind of calm. It was after we realized we were responsible for the flood. When we resolved to journey to the source by taking our own lives. One last sacrifice. One last fight. One last failure. And then the Oracle appeared and, well, you know the rest. There were times in the years and decades that followed when I wondered if we might not have been better off just letting the rejoining happen. That we'd made one last mistake. But seeing that giant Talos stir to life cured me of any doubts I still had. Always we took the burden of fighting upon ourselves. That's what heroes do, isn't it? So we never had the chance to see anything like that. Our people coming together as one. To think that their hope still burned so bright. That they were still so eager to live, they would lift up their fellows, one on top of the other, till they reached the sky. No. We made the right decision. And I can finally feel proud of the part we played in helping this world survive. Well, come on then.
Dap him up. It's like, what is this strange custom?
As I thought. What happened between us was no coincidence. My story may be finished. The fates have gifted me a minor role in yours. I suspected as much the moment I realized you could hear me. But it's hard not to doubt yourself when you're the man who caused the flood.
No way.
I was afraid to do anything more than watch for fear of making things even worse. But no longer. After all, the path I once walked is now yours to finish. For what it's worth, I cast my lot with yours.
Thanks.
If you need a push, I'll be right there behind you. If you lose control, I'll do my best to stop you. So, let us be about it, hero.
Oh, I was worried you were up here all alone, brooding and fretting and wallowing in your woes. But look at you, grinning at nothing like a pollen-run pixie.
I love you.
Look at what you've done to your ether. It's a mess. And you have cracks running all through that pretty soul of yours.
Help us out.
My poor little sapling. Whatever am I to do with you?
She's king of the fairies now. So, she's powerful and happens to be our bestie.
Shall I yield up my throne? You could claim it, cut ties with the mortal world, hide away in the castle.
Oh, she's so sweet, but hell no. You know, I
Won't
think
fix the problem, but would it really matter? If any pesky heroes come calling with steel and magic, all of Il Meg will rise up in your defense.
what a great living range. If you want to be solitary, but if you want to save the realm.
My crown and scepter are yours, if you want them. What? Don't give me that look. Of course I knew before I asked that you'd never ever heed such a wicked suggestion.
Uh-huh. She kind of wanted him around, though. She's like, she's our brand. She's our loveliest brand. And we're her sapling.
And besides, what would become of my precious and ephemeral flower? Oh, my dear beloved sapling. You are lost, confused, and have precious little time to gather your wits.
Is she talking to me?
Your kind is always so preoccupied with what lies ahead, and so we muddle your vision with fog and glamour. But such trickery is easy to see through. Stand very, very still. Think not of where you need to go, but where you are right now at this moment, at this time, in this place. Our cairn of crystal. From shadowed hood he watched you go, his ruby eyes with warmth aglow. See yourself as he saw you, and that shall be the clearest clue. You stand in his garden, dear sapling. Ask his flowers what they know, and you will surely find an answer. But what will you do with it, I wonder? I'll be watching and waiting. Waiting and watching.
And she's gonna be mad if we need her help and we don't call her. She will spaz. Someone asked if his eyes were like a purplish color, and yet they are. Like a very pale lavender color on purpose. That's me. And speaking of that, my goodness, why is the light behind me? The behind me could be purple. It could be way more purple than it is. I can see it from the camera. I look really orange. If I do it, I have a couple lights. Look how calm that look. That look calm as hell. That's too much. That's cool. It's all purple. Okay, now it's too far. Let's look at this. I have like, I should probably show y'all my setup one day, but I have 2 ring lights and a chair, and I have a lamp behind me, and I have a lamp behind my TV, and all of these change color. So a lot of those photos or selfies that I take with all the different lighting effects is not a filter, like they're how the lights in my room kind of play off each other, so it's all like trial and error. That's like different placements, different color combos. But anyways. Oh, I need to... I'm sorry. And to grab a part of that scene. Oh, you look at you. Are you training? That's right. I know that's right. Getting shade. Right in the face. That's right. Okay. So, hey, guys. Hello, hello, hello. Happy Final Fantasy Friday. Nefinha! I never took this tag off his ear. I kind of don't want to, but yes, it was very furry creatures. And he speaks. I have no idea if that came through for you, but he barks. So I stayed at my last business trip. I stayed at a and this is not sponsored or paid advertisement, okay? But I stayed at this place called Stay Pineapple Hotel, and oh my god, I picked it, and the coordinator was like, I don't know, this place was kind of weird. I'm like, I love it. Please, and it's not even expensive. Like, okay, and they're like, okay. So for corporate, it's not expensive. I personally, my bank account would be like, girl, stop. But anyways, they had little pina here, and they had a robe, and all sorts of like pineapple themed stuff in the room. And I'm like, oh, this is such sweet gifts. You know, I had a little ass piece of paper on there saying $20. Obviously, I paid this one. The robe, absolutely not. I remember I saw the price of the robe. I blocked it out of my memory. I don't remember how much the robe was, but it was like a hell no. And they had all the little cute little things. So you get even the towels too if you wanted the towels. Like, very cute. It's a cute little room. Really sweet looking. Yeah. And they give you like a little adoption papers too, which is cute. I was like, oh. Alright. He's everywhere, so he's just gonna stay right here. But yeah, how are you? How is your day? How was your Friday? I felt like garbage when I woke up this morning, and I felt like I spent the majority of the day kind of in like a headache like days. I think it was just exhaustion. It was like I felt very pre-burnouty, and I'm like, I can't. But thankfully, my workload was pretty much straightforward. My director at work like had my back. I'm like, hey, listen, I can't today. I'm feeling terrible. It was like everything got taken care of that I needed to from yesterday. So it's like the meeting I was gonna miss got rescheduled anyway. Thank you. That's all. Okay, so this guy's like, are you trying to ride out on one of these Amaro? To those great things over there. That animal right there, that's an Amaro. He's like, oh, you asking me what I know about the Crystal Exarch? Well, none surprising. I mean, anybody could tell you. The man of wisdom, compassion, and many untold secrets. Nobody can doubt his generosity. And the Crystarium, where we are, was being constructed. He allowed folk to plunder the tower for resources. He imposed no restrictions on us but one. No one except the Exarch is permitted to dwell within the spire. Many seasons past, a comrade of mine was bold enough to ask why. He said, because one day the Crystal Tower may vanish as suddenly as it arrived. You know what that was. We were in that Crystal Tower. I can't remember when my first playthrough, before the game even started hinted at the true identity of the Exarch, like, I knew who he was. I had an idea. The ears were kind of a tip-off. The voice was too. Because even when they're using the same voice actors for different characters, they're good as hell if they're voicing a game like this. So they're not gonna sound so similar. But I'm like, something's up. And you can see the ears a little bit. Look at that. Little hints. Hassard! Tell us, Trevor. Exarch. Hi, good to see you awake. What's up? What's this about? You're not writing his memoirs, are you? I don't know how much I can tell you considering void asking too many questions. You know, unspoken rule. You eating some Nashville hot chicken? That sounds good. You know what? And that's smart. I hope my stomach stays strong enough permanently and really well. I'm having stomach issues lately, unfortunately, too. Because it's such a good way to clear your sinuses. It really is. And delicious, too. If you pick the right food. Although I have put hot sauce in my tea before. Because I was just feeling, I don't know, like, you know what? Fuck it. Grab yourself. Exactly. Do both. Do all of it. Anyone has fresh insights to share, ask Captain Lena. Of course, yeah. Captain Lena lost her parents to an attack not long after she was born, and the Exarch sought her upbringing. Outward appearances aside, they're like grandfather and granddaughter. Imagine the news of his predicament hit her pretty hard. Not that the captain would show it, but she's at her usual post at the gate. Okay. I know if you see the Exarch, he doesn't look old in a sense. He is. As in, like, centuries. I want to say centuries. But time passes different in the Crystal Tower. Which is kind of what he hinted at a little bit. Okay, I guess we gotta talk to the librarian. Look at this library, y'all. Cabinet of Curiosity. First of all, what a cool name for a library. Just start there. But just look at all these books. All these floors, like, ooh. That card catalog is serious. I wonder how many books are supposed to be in here. Morin! Hey, what you need? You need the results of my research pertaining to the site? I ain't got nothing for you. What you need, though? Records about the Exarch? Well, need no documentation to tell you what little I know. Less than a decade passed since the coming of the flood when the Crystal Tower first flashed into existence. The summoner, the Exarch, became known to the refugees in Lakeland soon after. He welcomed everyone who sought out the spire, whether they're locals who lost their homes or people fleeing their ruined kingdom. Together, they found the city, which is where we are, the starring. So even though it showed up a decade ago, they've been going through this persistent light, I want to say, for a few decades, so a long time. Some thought to call him king, but he refused to share that because he refused to share his name, but he didn't seem himself worthy of, royalty. And the people considered his scintillating skin, because the tower, he's part of the tower, essentially. So that's why he has, you'll see, if you have not familiar with the story, you'll see him. You'll see like his partial crystal, partial person. So they just called him Crystal Exarch. But they never learned his true name. We know who he is. Because we passed that part of the game where we're like, hey, Graha. If you notice, both of my characters, this one and Dark Purple and Night, are feline type people. Me too. But this doggy's cool with it. Here's on. This music's so sad. Hello, here. Okay, so we're gonna go back to the main plaza and walk outside. Way quicker than teleporting outside the area. Ooh, tank stand song. Okay. What are we doing? Always be tanking. I can't summon my mounts here. So we're just gonna run real fast. I have any new minions? I've gotten my other character a lot of minions. He doesn't have as many. But he does have some cute ones. He's that one. Let's see. Got some cool ones here. The Final Fantasy IX ones. The Bane Garnet. I remember from Final Fantasy IX. But they're like little automations. Torgal Puff. We like Torgal. Oh, Torgal. Let's get Torgal out here. Yay! Where you at, Torgal? Torgal. Torgal! Oh my goodness, we love you so much, Torgal. Look at that cuteness. Oh my goodness. The little, the paws. Oh my god. Alright, so, proceeding. But he is so cute. Oh wait, what's going on here? Yay! I'm gonna go out to... Y'all know how happy I was when I saw this? I'm like, look how purple and cool it looks. And then I realized all the evil that was happening, and like, well, sort of. Alright. We're gonna find Captain Lena. When I see you, you've got to be all kinds of ridiculous. Trying to stand still, big ass tree monster. I see you. Okay, just don't have time. Lena. Be a sensor gate. Sorry, I went through the side way like a barbarian. But I just want to say what's up.
I have unlocked the door to the umbilicus. You are free to enter. Once you have what you require, I'll see it sealed once more. Until then, I will remain without.
Look at all them books. Yeah, read all that. I mean, we don't have much time. So we have what's called the echo, which allows us to see in people's memories. Oh, so Oriana?
A moment to collect my thoughts, I prithee.
Oriana gets to be in there?
Thy true name is Grahatia, then. By thy claims, thou too art a native of the Source, though from an age beyond our own, when the 8th umbral calamity hath visited devastation upon our star. Thou hast, by subtle means, reached across the boundaries of time and space to unsow the seeds of catastrophe, ere its creeping vines drag our champion unto an early grave.
In essence, yes. A difficult story to swallow, I am sure.
Yeah, because he was kind of a naive, very eager, like, young adult, older teen. We met him, I want to say.
I doubt not the veracity of thy words, not the account of thy coming, nor that of the fated calamity. Yet my mind straineth still to apprehend the enormity of this tale.
Certainly. But where to begin? I should start with those great minds who survived the calamity. Sid Garland being perhaps the greatest.
How? Because there was a lot of shit going on. A calamity, think of like stories you've heard of what Armageddon would be, but like 100-fold.
In hopes of staying the unending tides of war, he and his fellows pursued all manner of possible solutions. One of these was rooted in a theory which unified several fundamental principles discovered over the course of the Warrior of Light's adventures. It proposed a method by which one could enter the River of Time, traverse the rift, and leap between worlds. Perfecting that idea, however, was a work which consumed their lifetimes, and thus was it left to future generations to decide whether theory would be put into practice. But all the while, the world continued to burn. Hope was a feeble outpost, beset on all sides by thievery and misery and murder. People cried out in despair, "There is no hope, we are finished. Mankind is finished." Then others raised their voices in answer.
Answers is the theme from the original expansion, the base game.
Though we be beyond salvation, those who came before may yet be saved. We will forge a crossroads and pave the way for a different future. By the wisdom of our forebears, we will prevent this calamity from ever having come to pass. The fighting went on unabated, but some few took up Sid's research and labored to realize those impossible ideas. After 2 centuries of labor, their descendants finally succeeded in awakening the Crystal Tower, an integral part of the process, and, in doing so, roused its caretaker, me.
Bro, so he's like over 200 years. Dang, okay. I knew he was like, wow, okay, so he was 200 plus years old, roughly. Wow.
By this stage, scholars had largely established the phenomena underpinning the rejoining, and identified the first as the shard which precipitated the 8th Umbral Calamity. This grand structure was already capable of storing the energies required to attempt the translocation. All that remained was to augment some few of its functions based upon the theoretical models of Sid and his compeers.
And by means of such technologies didst thou effect thine arrival in the first, to an age before this star had joined with the Source.
Some while before, as it turned out. 'Tis all but impossible to predict how time will flow between one world and the next, and we missed our mark by almost an entire century. But this only worked in our favor. The Sin Eaters could not be defeated without the blessing of light, and summoning the only man who might stand a chance against them would require decades of preparation.
An undertaking of scarce credible endurance. That thou hast kept thy plan from falling into disarray these many years bordereth on the miraculous.
The discipline required, my goodness. So he might technically be older than to, I should look, I'm curious how old he technically would be.
Yet howsoever history be rewritten, thy present self was shaped by events which followed the calamity. Should said catastrophe be averted, the very skein of thine existence will unravel. Surely thou hast foreseen this.
I am aware of the consequences. 'Tis for that very reason Sid and his colleagues bequeathed their legacy as an offering, and not an edict. To give all of oneself for the happiness of others, and with no promise of reward, 'tis a hard thing to ask. Harder still for those condemned to survive in a world which pitted brother against brother. Indeed, you are right to call the execution of this plan miraculous, though the force which held it together was nothing so inexplicable. It was him. The warrior of light has been our unbroken thread. Where others would stumble and fall, he would rise above. Where others would break and run, he would carry on. The warrior of light's tale is one of unyielding bravery. To tell it was to feel courage. To hear it was to feel hope. It was a breath of inspiration in an age of suffocating shadow. In the histories of a fallen nation was our hero hailed as its greatest ally. In the time-worn pages of a noble's memoirs were his deeds joyously retold. For many, these stories were the flame which warmed them through the coldest of nights. And so it should come as little surprise that the plan found no shortage of volunteers, concerning as it did the Warrior of Light himself. It was their chance to add their own verse to the hero's saga.
Welcome. Happy Final Fantasy Friday. I'm Lady Crystal and just playing some Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers expansion with your favorite Paladin.
He was the lodestar, that brought them all together to send their final message back through time and space to him. The light of your legacy was our torch in the darkness. Burn bright again and live. I am merely the bearer of that wish, come to ensure it is safely delivered.
Wherefore sharest thou this burden with me and no other? What wouldst thou have me say?
He dropped like major bomb on this dude here.
That you will be my accomplice?
Shared a burden, I guess.
'Twas you yourself who convinced me of your suitability when you spoke of how you learned of the Flood, and of your part in arranging Minfilia's journey to the First. Your actions showed uncommon resolve. 'Twas clear you were committed to the cause of saving this world. I knew I could trust you to choose the right path forward, even if that choice came with a heavy price.
What price?
When all is said and done, and the last of the Light Wardens lies slain, I will absorb their corrupted ether, and then I will die. Knowing what I know of your companions, not to mention your champion, they will try to stop me.
We did. But someone else stopped him. Emmett Self stopped him and took him away. He's like, you motherfucker, you trying to take all the light and save this world? Nope. And kidnapped him. So we're seeing a memory.
But in saving one, they would save none. Therefore, I implore you to aid me in concealing my identity and ensuring this tale ends as it must. To this end, I would have you take what I have told you of the Calamity and make of it a portent, a prophetic vision you beheld in the swirling chaos of the Rift.
Is this truly thy wish?
History remembered the Warrior of Light, as I knew it would, and I will suffer no other to rescue the champion whose star has charted my course. I will see this tale to a happy end, my friend. There has been enough tragedy.
Okay, see here it looks like he's speaking to us. Even though it's supposed to be a vision. But he's very powerful and knowledgeable, so he could have easily implanted this in the room to make sure that he saw all that. Wow.
Careful now. If you lose control again, the light could claim you for good.
Yeah, like we gotta like for real, because all those potent magic energy that he's containing, like this is our buddy. He's kind of like, think of him in like some sort of weird purgatory. He's not exactly a ghost. He just exists like not as we do walking around. But we're the only ones who could see him.
Although it's probably only a matter of time before you
But he's
succumb to
real.
the change in any case. What do you mean to do?
Fight somebody. I mean, to have a few words with him and exit. Let's rescue him. I mean, it don't really matter what we choose. It's gonna be the same conversation.
Look, we should be on our way. Dacian mentioned the Tempest, did he not? That's the stormy seas around Calusia to you. His lair must be down there somewhere, hidden beneath the waves.
We're gonna dive in, get his ass. You're not gonna kidnap our friend. So Arbert, since he's the only one who could be seen by your character, he has your back because he was in your position at one point, and him and his friends were heroes. And it turns out that the efforts were for nothing, and they got blamed for what happened. So the whole crew, him and his crew, went to call it another dimension, and was just trying to get away. And it just didn't pan out that way. So they passed away. They were going to sacrifice themselves. And there was four. The three of them went. He was left behind. And he was just told by a deity, nah, you not good. It's not your time yet. And he's like, but why? She's like, you'll figure it out. So he did figure it out. So he's like, all right, cool. I'm supposed to be here to have your back when it really counts. You get the answers you needed? There's not more. I'm gonna lock the door. Any directions? We'll ask her about the Tempest. The Tempest? That's the name given to the seas bound by, that Kalusha is bound by. If you make a request to the Tamers, they'll give you an amount to fly over the waters, but why you want to go there? You gonna leave right now? By yourself? I'm not sure. You know what? I ain't gonna stop you. I ain't gonna hold you. Go with the blessings of Shadow and be here. She's like, you know what? Why you go there? You know what? Boo boo. I got you. It's fine. Like, she has no idea what's going on. She's a badass captain, and she's like, very stickler, like, I need to know everything that's going on right this second. But since everything's all crazy and all over the place, she let that go. She's like, you know what? I'm not gonna hold you. Save the world. And that's what we're gonna do. But you know what I haven't done? Let me double check my gear. I'm way over leveled for this part of the story. At level 80, I should be in Endwalker. Getting there. We're getting close. I love side quests. So as long as nothing's too far. Ooh. What the hell was 79? Oh no. So I gotta do a quick gear check because what is that? Why was I walking around that weakling thing? That must have been an error. Let's save. I got a lot of stuff. I got some stuff to sell. But not that. I'll go with that. Ah, you need an armor? One moment. I'm gonna saddle the swiftest beast to fly you to the island. Uh-oh. But you go in open water. To the depths of the Tempest? I mean, they could swim, but to reach the ocean floor, I don't know, buddy. But hey. Some weird ass times. Do what you need to do. Hey, uh-oh. We're having an episode of, like, light pollution.
Ah, we have found thee.
Hey, Oriange. He was the one from the vision. These are our friends.
Word reached us of thy recovery, and thus did we gather with all haste.
Oh, what's up, guys?
Ah. By thy looks, I gather thou hast gleaned that which I came to tell thee.
Mm-hmm. We know it all. He's like filled with, there's like light and dark energy, and every time we defeated one of those larger bosses that were like, they were just all light. There's no balance. But the kind of caveat is, as soon that death blow you give them, guess whoever deals a death blow absorbs all that energy and actually turns into a light warden. So we did that to several, and somehow he's still maintaining his shape, but not for long. So we're trying to figure that out.
Shared everything with us. The Exarch's true identity and purpose.
Okay. I know he
I
feels
offer
bad.
no excuses. When I agreed to aid the Exarch with his plans, 'twas in full acceptance of the condemnation I would face when my duplicity was laid bare. Yet it is not rancor, but resolve that I sense in thee. Thou art fully intent upon walking thy path to its end, art thou not?
You don't have no choice, buddy.
If thou canst forgive my deception, or, failing that, set aside thy displeasure for a time, I do beg leave to follow thee. What strength and wisdom I possess are thine to command.
So he want to help. I forgive you. Let's go. In the danger Omer lies. I mean, he was doing what he thought was right. So I wouldn't. I'm not mad. I wouldn't. But again, it's not one of those games where like you pick the wrong thing and then something bad happened. No, not this one. I forgive you. Let's go.
I thank thee. Doubt not but that I will do all in my power to repay thy kindness and fulfill the Exarch's wishes.
Mm-hmm. Because he's the OG. I mean, we've known him since the base game. All these expansions so far, come on. Like,
I'm sorry, but I don't think this is a good idea.
Tell me why, Reem. Tell me why.
Leaving the Crystarium, I mean, with or without Urianche.
Why?
What I did for you won't last forever. There's no telling when the light will break free again. Please, you must stay here. At least for a little while longer. We will find a way to cure this, I promise you.
How can you make promises? We don't even know where to start.
Facts.
Alize, please. You know Reen was only trying to help.
If she's speaking facts, we don't know what's going on.
Of course I know! I know only too well! But making promises you have no way of keeping is not a kindness. It's a lie. Plain and simple. We've all searched high and low for an answer, and every one of us came back empty-handed. I am not about to stand in his way now. Not after failing him in his hour of need. No! The least we can do is...
Hey, thank you for the follows, yo. Thank you. At least this part of my stream is working. Nice.
We will go with you as well.
Light sense, thank you. Appreciate the follow. Yay. We'll do a little dance because, you know, I'm streaming straight from my PS5 for right now. Thank you. This is my little pina. I got him from a hotel pineapple. Woohoo. Pina says thank you.
There is naught to be gained by standing still.
Indeed, we have exhausted every other avenue. Lead, and we shall follow. If there is any hope to be found, then we will surely find it at your side.
Are we all in agreement then?
Yeah, let's go. Well, no, she's not.
Is there aught we can do to help?
Hey, who's we? Okay. All right, Crystarium citizens.
Story, we do know you're in for a fight. And while the Exarch's away, it falls to the rest of us to see the Warrior of Darkness is given a proper send-off.
I like Catless.
You told them?
No. Well, not in so many words.
Yeah, the hell you did, Lena. She was worried about her grandpappy. I don't blame her. But she's like, no, we got your back.
We didn't need it spelled out for us. When the night sky appeared over whichever place you went to, it was harder not to put two and two together.
From the moment I heard that you and the Exarch shared the homeland, I had my suspicions. Long had he been waiting for a certain someone to arrive. And I knew at once that it must be you.
Exactly. When he went up to meet you, it was clear it was no ordinary visitor. That spring in his step spoke volumes. I could feel his excitement.
Yeah, people knew. Yeah, they love the Exarch. He's kidnapped, and we going to get him back and bring the nighttime sky back. Imagine never having
nighttime. We do
nighttime.
not fully understand where you or the Exarch hail from, or why you've all done so much to protect us. But we are deeply grateful nonetheless. So, if there is anything at all we might do to aid your journey, you need only name it. What would you have of us?
You might have invited them to join us, where there are not so many. But come, they are waiting. What is your will, O warrior of darkness?
Oh, you stole it. I mean, what they gonna do? Defend the Crystarium, yeah. Hope for the best, prepare for the worst. That's they could defend the Crystarium. Again, the dialogue, it just changes the responses of the NPCs. Yeah, defend the Crystarium until we return. Alright, are we gonna get into a fight now, maybe? Perhaps. I loved all of that scene. Oriange, what's up? Alright. So, don't worry, on this channel I read for you. So, I saw some people come in, so I'm Lady Kristen, the same on all the social medias. And I usually stream Final Fantasy games Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 7, sometimes 7:30. And except Wednesdays I throw in something a little different. It's been Cat Quest recently, but I beat Cat Quest Wednesday, so we'll see. Alright. Okay. So he's just basically telling us how we're going to get to this place called the Tempest. So our friend's being held captive at the bottom of the ocean. So we're trying to find a way to get him out. But obviously that's going to unlock a dungeon, so we're trying to get there. We're on the ocean floor. We need the means to breathe and fight freely. So we're going to X the Fae. For help. Well, we already have the ability to breathe on the water, but not everybody else does. Some of our crew does, and some humans. Where? He's Sullen. Where's Sullen? Way the hell out there. You. The Austin. You know that's closer. I love these cutscenes. But it is time to fight. That's good. Yeah. We got a new follow. Oh. And my phone died. Dang it. Hang on, y'all. I'll be right back. I can't tell you I'll be right back. Why? Because, let me just go off camera. That's what I'll do. For now. I'm here. But, my phone lost its charge. I was silly and forgot to charge it. So, I can get it right now. Oop. Almost had a Virgo malfunction. What the heck? Cover me, Pina. Alright. I'm back, y'all. You know, we can take this quick moment to do like a little... Well, once my phone comes back on and I can type said message, I'll take a 10-minute break. But in the meantime, continue. Oh, and fun fact, I have a tail. We have a tail. It's kind of like bendy, but like firm. There you go. It's my tail. Someone once asked me if I was furry. No. But I think furries are cool. I don't allow furry hate on my channel at all. Though I've never had it. Like, don't. I remember when I went to Fan Expo, the Comic-Con in Philly. Usually late May, early June. And I met like 2 really cool furries. And it took me a while to catch on right away because there were like so many like decorations and stuff around or whatever, and I saw them like moving around. I went, wait, oh my god, you're furries! Like the full fursuit and everything. I was like so hyped, and I was like, oh my god, can I take a picture with you? Oh my god, I gotta share it with my friends. Dude, I never met a furry like in person before. Like they were so nice too, and they're really good. I love their fursuits. See, I'm getting excited talking about it. I was like, they're so nice, it's so cool. Like, I was like, aren't you really warm? Because again, it was late May, early June. I'm like, are you feeling okay? Like, and it was really cool. But yeah. But I am a cosplayer who likes who sometimes likes to wear, I wouldn't mind trying a fursuit, but I know that could be dedication and an investment that I'm not ready to make right now. Ooh, okay. Wait a minute. Oh, we have a spot on the map that's blurred out. When you unblur all these mystery spots on the map, you get extra XP. For those who play and do not know, fly everywhere, look everywhere. I play like that anyway with any game, but in case you don't, you do get additional XP for exploring the entire region of a map area. The source. It's called the source, and the source of blood. Can I have foods while I'm up here? Creamy hot chocolate. Oh, espresso cappuccino. Yeah. That way when I get more XP, maybe it'll increase. Let's see. Did I get more than 39,740? I did not. This is a little else island over here. What is this? Look how pretty it is. What is this? What is this land? The Isle of Ken? Is it supposed to be meaningful? This looks like a creature. I think it is. You know what? Let's go over here. It's running around everywhere but where I'm supposed to be. But yes, we're gonna keep going. We gotta rescue our friends. Yeah. Alright, mapping the realm. Okay. I got some more points there. And this is Sullen. So we need to be. A place called Lac. And this is Oriange. So you just... Hello, merchant. They can mend my gear. It does not need mending. Oriange. There, to the west. Can you see the hump of an isle rising above the water? The foliage-covered mass hideth the key to our safe descent. Swim close and plunge thee beneath the surface. I shall soon divine the reason for my insistence. For thee, much to my shame, I could but flail and flounder, but thou mayst guide as a fish. I shall board a boat to the island, spare one and all the spectacle of my inept strokes. He said inept jokes. Oh, it was funny. Or don't, it's okay. I'm gonna just chill. Don't mind. Let's see, do you want to see my other mounts? What else does he have here? I need to get him more. This is insufficient. It's like, I need to have at least 20. Like, what is this? I need to do more extremes, like my other character. Petey! Oh, Torgal. Remember Torgal for Final Fantasy 16? We can pet him. Torgal! Oh, we love you so much. Torgal can fly. I know. You're like, how? In Eorzea, is it? Well, this isn't Eorzea. In Clusia. In Eorzea. In this game, Torgal could fly. Just like a chicken. Okay, so I was right. This is a creature. She'll use to descend, I think. Oh, we gotta... Okay, so we literally gotta die, huh? Thancred, what's you doing up here? I thought you could swim. The locals call this the Isle of Ken, which I presume means knowledge. Either that, or someone who's being awfully zealous about marking their territory. Thancred's so cool. I like the humor he adds to this. So we just gonna go swimming, y'all. Can I take right here? Chakorazar. He died. He died. Suspicious rock formation. Two curved slabs of rock seem squeezed together, giving the impression of stone eyelids. See that? It do look like eyelids right there. I see it. I like that now you can sprint underwater, like the faster. That was not always present. I remember finding that frustrating. But I'm glad that they changed that. What's this over here? It appears solid enough, but the rock yields slightly under your touch. Was the surface shifting, or maybe a magic thing? So it felt like flesh, maybe skin. Now we get to speak with Oriology. Tell us what the hell is going on. So, didn't mean to do that. My bad. I didn't want to dive just yet. As long as I get on lands, I know Alphino can't swim. You're not trying to swim today. No. Oh, there you are. Once you complete your underwater investigation, the path leads to the top of the island. Thank you, bud. I guess this is kind of the path here, right? This is the path? You know, I'm a fly. I'm not doing all that. There's a path. That's why you fly everywhere. That's why you get your ether currents. So you can fly anywhere you want to. Oop, my phone's back on. Yay! Well, what have you discerned? I've discerned that's an ordinary island. Reminds me of a certain primal, just like the big one. It does remind me of Bismarck. That's what I was trying to remember. A flying whale with a horn, in case y'all are not sure what I'm talking about, in case you're not familiar with the game. Very perceptive, according to the lore of the Pixies. We are, even now, perched upon the back of an ancient Fey entity. His name is Bismarck. Self-same title will be known, the feathered whale, revered by the Vanu in our source. So, Yeah, this is another. Just think of this as where we are as another dimension of the world that we. So there's a similar being there. It would enlist its aid to bear us into the deep, banish the water with an airy sphere. So, like, basically, he's trying to see if this deity will awaken and be kind enough to make us like a dome underwater, under which we can breathe and exist. He's like, because there's people in like the Ruby Sea area, like where we're from, that have that. And he was like, I'm gonna make an appeal to this god right now. See, this is a good part. That's pretty.
Wir Sach, Bilan Bismail.
I'll translate for you. Oh, great and serene Bismarck. Long as it's been since my name was called. How do you wake little neighbor? Bismarck said. We're talking to the island. I'm translating, don't worry. Hi everyone. It's showing that some people came in, so just saying hello. Playing some Final Fantasy 14 here. So Orianji says, to the bottom of the western sea we go. Pray, lend us your back and your breath. This world is in twilight. I wait for the sun to set. I wish only to see.
Oh dear. I don't need to speak Fae to know that didn't go well.
Well, at least say there's always hope. We need Fae because this is exactly the kind of thing. She is the lead fairy. She's a king fairy. So we gotta call on her. We do need Fae. Because she might listen. I mean, the Bismarck may listen. Oh. She's so happy. She loves helping us.
Yet! You've learned to call me at last!
Love her. God damn time.
And where do you go? On a trip? A journey? I knew you wouldn't give up without a fight. Oh, my precious mortal, I shall help you in any way I can.
He's like, I got this.
Bismail win picked. Van dromi drom yakum.
So Fail was saying, hey, Sleepy Bismarck, speaking to the island. You old pixie. These are my precious, precious saplings.
Van Red Rithiel.
Let their wish be the king's command. I'm trying to sleep, he says. What a rare thing to awaken to. My beautiful king, if it be thy wish, so shall be done.
Be sure to scrub this one's teeth for him upon your return. It's only good manners.
Fair. I'll brush your teeth. No problem.
It will be done, Your Majesty. Our deepest thanks for your timely intervention.
An agreement is reached and your departure is at hand. You wingless ones best hold on tight. May the blessings of the Fae keep you safe, Inba.
Inba means shining souls. Oh, thank you. To the western sea we go, wrapped in my breath. I will see you to your destination, little neighbors. Falcon Island shaped like a whale with a big old horn. And friendlier. We didn't have to fight this Bismarck. Seeing our reflection of reality, we had to fight Bismarck. Now this one's cool. Covered in trees. Look at this. We don't have to fight this one at all. He's just helpful and wonderful. Thank you, Bismarck of the First. Oh, he gonna have a story to tell.
And just like that, it's all gone back to the way it was.
What was you expecting? 100 years of honey and rainbows? Seeing them Yulmore types wake up and smell the ashes was miracle enough for me.
The magic in the air when that ladder started moving. And when that great hulking Talos rose up. Gods.
About to see something else incredible
I could live
in a
1,000 years and never behold anything so amazing.
What the? Do you see that?
What was he saying about never seeing something so amazing?
What a monster! Where did it even come from?
That's cool. I know they better get their ass inside. I know they better get inside. And so they shouldn't be. Oh shit. I wish we thought of this ahead of time. We weren't trying to hurt nobody. I think they were okay though. I think they were okay. I have fulfilled my duty. Now return to the... I haven't flown in age. It was it. May your journey be a safe one. He had fun with his flight. What a dream, y'all. What a trip. Not every day you fly on the back of a floating island, talking island, shaped like a whale with a horn. It makes a water dome, air dome for you, so you can chill and travel underwater in the swim.
The breath of Bismarck. See how it swells to form a dome beneath the waves? The waters recede. The tempest's floor is laid bare. In defiance of the blinding sky, this place holds fast to its gloom. The last refuge of he who denies the light with every fiber of his being. You stand at the precipice, hero. Journey unto the heart of darkness. Finish it.
We are. Okay, now this part of the story is like a little bit coming back to me. It's been wild, my goodness. We're here. Oh, glad am I at Bismarck. Word. We're at the Tempest, safe and dry. It says here that we shall find the lair of Amitsa, I believe. the prison exarch as well. Renassian alone is, of course, a trifling matter to flee into the rift, but I think it's impossible without a mortal in his custody. He's not going to risk his prize when the exarch's very body serves as a key to the crystal tower and its powers. So I'm certain that this underwater realm has our friend and enemy both. We just got to figure out where. In the event you leave the area, speak to Inul at Vermont Yards in Pelusia to return to the Tempest. Alright. But what I'll do instead is we'll take a break. So I'll take a quick little break. A little longer. This is Little Pina if you didn't see the intro from earlier. It's 8 Eastern. Alright. I'll be back. I don't have a fancy transition screen just yet, but I will soon. Working on that, working on it. Don't have enough to drop on a new laptop yet, but I'm coming up with ways. So, that's. I will see y'all in a moment. Okay. almost back to... No, I'm back. I hope y'all smiled for the cameras. Though I should have to say it. I can't take a picture. I am coming back. I'll have a little sneaky. My strap's just messed up. Right? Like, oh my gosh, back at the same time. I would be on screen in like just a moment. I just having a wardrobe issue. Now, here we go. There we go. Alright. Seriously? They thought I fixed it. Alright, there we go. Ah. Let's go check. Just to make sure. Alright, that is. Make an adjustment on this. You'll see me when it is fixed. Alright, there we go. I did it. I did it! We are good. Alright. I am. I'm like, what happened in your channel, Crystal? Well, you know, Switch was like, hey, wait a minute. I have changed sizes since when I first bought this. I've had this for like years. So this neck part gets loose, like won't stay. So I always have to put something like a rubber band or hair tie, whatever I have, just to shorten the loop. And yeah, I just about to sit down before I'm like, hey, I'm back, and I'm like, no, I'm not. Well, I kind of like this G pose though. It's just something to put there, but I know, right? Like, we're not doing that kind of stream. That's why I'm glad the camera was off when it happened, because, like, yo. And I have, because I often braid my hair, I have, like, a bag of those little, like, tiny rubber bands that you would put in your hair. So I have hundreds of options, so it's like, got it. Success. So, back to the story. I still got a little bit of coffee left, a little bit, and it does not keep me up as much as I would like to. So. This is a new one I got. Have you ever gone to a Marshall's and go to where they have the food? Every time, I can't go through there without picking up something, especially in the clearance. I got these. And it's expensive shit too. And I'm like, oh, I would never pay $20 for a candy, but this is $2 here. And they always have good stuff in the food. Like spices, sauces. Cookies like this. This is like cinnamon sugar shortbread cookies from Honolulu Cookie Company. That just sounds expensive, right? It's only a little bit in the bag. This was $5, but I got it for like $3. That's worth $3. $5, I wouldn't pay $5 for that. $3. I got some. There's something else I got that was like. They just have good deals. I recommend it. Sauces, spices, all that stuff. Coffees. I got this coffee that's in here. Someone else, exactly, right? Like if I could write it off or somebody's like, oh, pick what you want. Okay. But out of my account, it would be a little frugal. That's why I said when I got where I stayed at Hotel Pineapple, this was on company dime. This was not on mine. Because I saw the rates. I was like, I'm just curious. How much would it? Ooh. Well, I'm glad I said I could have stayed there. Cause damn. So now that we effectively lifted this whole area from the ocean floor so that all of us can like walk around and breathe, now we have to find out where MXL is and where he's keeping our friend Crystal Exarch, or also known as Grahatia. And yeah, because he's only keeping him so he can use his energy in case he needs to dip out, but also too, he's keeping him separate from us because his whole role was to kind of take up the last bits of that and all that light pollution that our Paladin has, and doing so would kill him basically. So when MXL realized that, he's like, oh, the fuck you're not doing that, and he kidnaps him. He could have killed him, but that wouldn't have benefited him, so he actually needs a body to use if he needs to go to another dimension, or just be somewhere else. Backup soul, if you will. What the hell is that? So I see something with a hunt mark over his head. It is time to fight. I've been looking to attack something in the game. I'm a peaceful person. Don't worry. And yeah, you looking. Yeah, you too. But what? Do business. Some DC Beach was harassing me right now. Come over here, I'm gonna get your friend too. Take on the two is no problem, no problem. Don't run from me, damn it. You know I hit you. They're kind of pretty though, look at them. I'm risking myself for moving the UI. Hey, listen, I need you to mind your business. What is this thing? You see how it died quick? It would have been fine if it left me alone. Sometimes it's good to mind the business. That's why. Oh, hello, Torgal puppies. You want to? Okay. I love my hunt marks. Any game I see it, it's on site right away. And it's just because it's fun, you know. I like the hunt for it in Final Fantasy 16 because you had to. They didn't give you like a direct area, and it's like after some time I picked up a pattern. I'm like, okay, what's kind of like out of the way, but it's like a big enclosed area. What in the hell? If this little nasty thing don't leave me alone, anyway. These things keep popping out of nowhere, disturbing my peace. Away with you. But anyways, yeah. And it really was like a real hunt in 16, and I thought that was fun. I got most of them. But they were tough though, especially the S-class ones. They weren't no joke. I will go back to 16 just that Leviathan fight in the Rising Tide expansion, like, that was giving me trouble. A lot of trouble. So I'm looking for something called the Ether Current before I actually go to the location on the map. What is this fake-ass anglerfish looking thing? I might not even finish it off. Come on, Tess, I don't have time for this. best. How was I so far away from that current? I need to do better. Goodbye. Are we gonna walk away, gonna be the bigger person? Right? For now. Okay. I'm following these prompts here. It's telling us to the west. What is it? Ah, there we are. I see they are also looking for the ether currents. Hello, friends. I see the chair icon, so looks like they are AFK. That's all good. I like running into random players. It's fun. I feel like my light changed. My bag of snacks was in the way. It really made a huge difference. These cookies are really good, by the way. Going to definitely have more. They're good with coffee. Let's see. Map says, ooh, got a ways to go. Alright, let me get back on my trip first. So we're trying to find the hideout right now. And I'm not going to go after that ether current. I'm going to have some self-control. Let's see. Okay. We're looking for something unusual. Hello? Something to me. Hello. These things are pretty. They really are. Do I want to fight one? Heck, hey, pretty thing. I'm gonna get rid of the UI just for y'all entertainment so you can see what I mean. Alright, Tesla, I need you to DPS. This is ridiculous. Oh, I'm sorry. This one is Chikorazard. I have another character, and that Chocobo is Tesla. After Nikola Tesla, not the fun. This one's Chikorazard. One of my followers named my Chocobo, because I couldn't think of a name. And I'm like, I'm taking too long, so someone help me out. And the name stuck. You are an Ondo use. What's up? They look troubled. Okay. I mean, to be fair, all of a sudden there's no water where there was when they're at the ocean floor. I'd be freaked out too. See some strangers jump out of nowhere. Cool. And the new location, yeah, are the ether currents in the cave. Maybe. That's not enough bones. There could be. So we get to figure out what's going on here. If I see another green swirly smoke, aka ether currents, we will. I see absolutely nothing over there. You know what? I'll give it for now. I think where I need to be is lower. Oh, this is higher. Let's get on Choco back here. Oh shit, you look dangerous. I think perhaps we are not in the correct place. I think I'm a little too far. Yeah. Oh, hey, the current, hey. What's that? You are what I need. Everyone counts. That's a big ass drop. What I will not be doing. That is one yeet I will not do. That's a mega yeet. And that might unalive our favorite Paladin. Not a favorite Paladin. So I'm pretty sure my house wants me to where I need to be. The game was gonna bring man, get out of here with your little dirty, muddy thing. Gross. No! Walking dookie, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Why are you still there? Oh my god. Why was it still following me? Look at it. You tell me that doesn't look like a turdy with legs. Mm-hmm. Oh, another voodoo monster. Let's get away from it. Yay. If it flew up here, I would have laughed so much. I kind of wanted it too, but... Let's see. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, I'm glad we're starting from the top again. So I'm trying to figure out where we can be. Ooh, hell no. Let's see. Is this the right way? No, that doesn't work. There we go. That's much better. I feel a lot better where I am. Cool. First thing, another priority is related to travel is as soon as I see an aetheryte, I sync to it first. I don't wait for the game to guide me there. It's like it's right there. If I can attune to it, that's where I'm gonna go. Anything to help traverse this complex land easier. That looks cool. Look at this. That's a cool constructor, at least. Hello, Ondo youth. Running away from us. We're friendly. Finless ones! They followed me. Why have you come? Was it you who took away our water? Yeah. Our bad. Sorry. Neat. Should have checked down here. We're sorry. You know. We didn't know. Nobody talked about us about the Ondo. This is where the Ondo make their home. I was wondering. Well, why didn't we wonder before we did this? Because I feel kind of like a jerk now. Because we made underwater, like, air domes on the ocean floor, not considering there's life on that same ocean floor that we kind of fucked with right now. They're not happy. So, he's like, we need this great dome of air because we need to conduct the urgent search and we beg for your understanding. Would you be understanding if suddenly you lived in a fishbowl? Not really. Chief, what do you want to do? You emissaries of the Ancient Ones? Mysteries have stirred. We have seen the illuminated land shining through the gloom of the abyss. You are the emissaries, the chosen. I bid you welcome. If you are not, leave. I am not sure I understand. Would you be willing to elaborate? Really think? It would seem not. I guess we should withdraw for the moment. Like, we really gave no thought to life on the ocean floor. We were just like, yeah, hook up an air dome down there. We'll go look for Emmett. Nope. What's the plan? Given your condition, I'm reluctant to suggest lingering. Our meandering search would proceed far more swiftly if we can ask for these people's help. So Reen, the red-haired one, is like, yeah, I'd like to know more about this illuminated land the chief spoke of. Maybe it's Emmett's self-strongholds? Maybe he turns upon his return. And dismiss the possibility, but if they don't speak to us... Remember that my first scheme for entering Yulmore? I plan to integrate myself by offering lucrative trading opportunities. Oh, okay. He knows an Ondo. We gotta find them. He's like, maybe we can build a similar relationship here. Thanker's like, what kind of approach do you have in mind? That chief fellow didn't leave us many options. You either who you're looking for, or you get out. And he's not telling us who he's looking for exactly. So if we're gonna tread the swiftest course, we gotta find the beginning. Our dramatic arrival really is causing some confusion, so we have to solve the problem that this air dome caused and assure our hosts that we're not here to, intimidate or hurt them. And maybe they'll be more reasonable. Banker's like, I smell chores, but very well. If it can be done quickly. What do you think? I have nothing better to offer, but I worry what'll happen if their tails end up leading us to a dead end. So Stola's like, I don't know for sure, but I think this tribe has a deeper connection to the Asians than we realize. So we gotta investigate this more. Let's aid the settlement. We'll make them allies. Yeah. Allies. Alright. So some of us are going to help investigate, and then some of us are going to just offer our services and help them out when we can. When and where we can. It's 9/11. That's it. So keep playing. I usually stream for like 2 hours. On schedule, I put 2 hours. We just keep going until either I get tired or hungry. It's Friday night. I don't work on Saturdays, thankfully. May that stay the same. Very, very, very long. Oh, excuse me. I didn't expect to have a cough like that. My bad, sorry. So, it's still whenever. So I get tired or hungry. So, the 2 hours is just there. That's the minimum time in my streams. So he found the Ondo that he was trading with, so he knows one of them. So that'll at least kind of help us get some more info and maybe gain some favor with these people so they can help us find our friend. I waited and you did not come. Then the mist still came, but his visits did not continue. I'm sorry, Poshulin. Things didn't proceed as planned. Anything we can do by way of an apology? Perhaps. With a dry return, our cabin to the north is home to giant crabs. We do not fear the crab, for we are the swifter swimmers. But now there's no water. We run, they scuttle close behind, snipping and snapping with their claws. There's too many, way too many. Alright, cool. Gonna have a crab boil. What of you? Wanna help us? So we're gonna fight some giant crab monsters. My seafood of choice is shrimp. This is good, so yummy. like it to what it's showing me. Ay, another confusing one. I'm looking at the map on the left. Hopefully it'll lead me outside quicker. I think we can fly over here, right? Yes, no. Okay. Okay. So this is the ocean floor, and we got a deity named Bismarck to create basically a bubble underwater that will allow us to traverse the ocean floor. So lifting the water away, essentially. And when we did so, there really wasn't thought to life on the ocean floor, let alone a whole tribe of people. So they're freaking out. Where's our water? And I get it, because, like, what the hell, you know? So we're like, hey, we just did this because we're trying to find our friends, save the world, we're not trying to hurt you. And they're like, well, we're not trying to hear it. So are you the person we're looking for, or somebody needs to get out of our home? So we left, and we found that one of my friends here knows one of these, the people in the tribe, so we're helping him defeat these crabs. Because they used to be able to kind of go traverse here freely when it was all water. But since we lifted the water from the ocean floor in this area, the crabs have the advantage now. So, yeah, we're gonna fight both of them. Not close enough still. There we go. I like the peaceful music in this thing. Such lovely, peaceful underwater vibes. What these blue things look like? Okay, one more. That's right. Come here. Because I like fighting without the UI, it's kind of funny. You know, provided I can survive it. Oops, I'm using the wrong toolbar. Bye. I think we got enough of them. Are there any evil currents in here? No, missed opportunity. But this blue thingy here is what's called the Vista Point. So with the command look out, I can get a sightseeing log entry. It took me years to really understand how to do it, and not because I was trying consistently over years, it's because I just never paid much attention to it. But you do get some perks if you complete your sightseeing log. The more entries, the more benefits you get. So definitely a good use of time. I'm just gonna teleport there. Okay, so all this running around and scurrying, just teleport. It's better. Teleport, fly, that's my preference all the time. So we're back. We took out the crabs for you. That's kind of a good beef food, isn't it? That's a good beef food. Oh, if I could restart. I will not. I cannot. But if somebody who knows how to, it just sounds like a cool beat to jam to. Anyways, you could crack their shells? You must be stronger than you look. What you talking about? Your favorite paladin is jacked. What do you mean? Ah. So you got more of them first again. Man, I'm never going to be your equal in such tasks. Oh. Your local crab population is far less than it was. Thanks to both of you, you must have a reward. Nah. It's part of an apology, remember? Besides, the fact that you don't have water is our fault. So we gotta make amends. So, can I convince you to tell us about your village? We need to know more about your people. Alright. Well, before the flood, it said our ancestral home was found in the seas to the south and was destroyed by the light. Only those who were out hunting survived. They swam aimless and lost. So they spied buildings here on the ocean floor. Strange buildings they were. Long had they stood under the water, yet somehow they'd been spared the scars of time and current. These structures provide shelter for my people and protection from the tempest waters and the predators that hunted them. Their very existence seemed a miracle. First settlers pondered on their good fortune, and it was clear that the race who built such wonders guided their course. And from this did they discern the truth. What's the truth? That ancients have chosen us to serve as caretakers of their eternal sanctuary until they return. Thus, if it's judged at your coming, and this great vanishing of water was by the ancients' design, then they'll welcome you here. That's really astonishing. I can't help but wonder, how will the significance of our arrival be decided? The ancients have blessed us with protection and prosperity. If your presence served to bring us the same, there's no doubt. Alright. So as long as we don't bring you trouble, then you know we're meant to be here. Okay. Good. Thanks for the lesson. And we'll do all we can to help your people. If you need our help, just don't hesitate to ask. You got it, partner. Right. Well, we gotta get back. Don't want to go overexert yourself, friend. The risk far outweighs the gain. I really like the song in the background. How did I miss this before? Such great. Yay! What? 85. Our favorite paladin turned 85. So good. Oop, I see quest markers. Yes, that's what that means to me. I see the blue ones. See, I need these, all of them. I need to travel, I need to fly. As much as possible, please. Okay, this is a side quest. I'm Narush Cole. Curious name. Alright, let's leave the cups in the area where we are is called the cups. So this person wants us to meet us outside of there, so they can tell us more about why they need our help. But I'm actually going to do is going to talk to our friend Yestola, because we can talk to that person later. She's deep in thought. You learned of anything important? Fascinating. And precisely the sort of information I was looking to hear. In fact, if you have a moment, I need you to confirm a theory. Alright, where are we going? Oh, going outside again. That's where we're going to be anyways. Get up here. Forget to split there. Hello? Let's go the wrong way. I want to go 478 to the west. That's not fun. Hello, hello. It's Final Fantasy Friday. My favorite paladin just turned 85. You're a lot closer than the Ether current, aren't you? Yes, okay, that's not fun. Hi. What do you want us to do? Ah, these are relics of your kind, yeah? Sure. Okay. Ever since I was saved by one of your people after being washed ashore, such kindness is a rare and wonderful thing, and I want to know more about the people who showed me this kindness. So I ask you, teach me your ways. What are these objects? Okay. So I guess he's found some objects and he found it, knows it wasn't of his people, and wants us to tell us, okay, like, you were so kind, like, I ran into one of your people before up on the surface, and they found me and, you know, aided me when I was near death and washed ashore. So I want to know more about these awesome, kind people. Okay. So he's like, what's this in the debris? Bottles of wine. Torgal, no. Good boy. Makeshift weapons. First to bludgeon, then to stab. That's accurate. But let's do this. He thinks we're kind. We want to keep that. You know, not all people are kind. You know, let's start him off light. You know, keep it light. Fragrant liquid was cloud the mind? I've heard of this before. Finless ones so delight in dulling their wits. You know, sometimes you like wine for the flavor. Some wines really do pair well with food. Good thing. Rotting debris. Okay, that looks like a steering wheel from a ship. So we're telling him it's a ship wheel. Fashion, you wear it on your head. What is this, a Little Mermaid? No. We're gonna tell him the truth. Use the vessels your kind uses to traverse our waters. Then without a wheel, it's at the mercy of wind and currents. I get it. Okay, what are you gonna give me? Give me an ether current. Not with that music. That music, a fight's gonna happen. Thanks. In such a short time, you taught me a lot. Shame that none of the pearls of wisdom will serve my needs. Do what? Uh-oh. Hey, what you thinking of wandering off on your own with this finless one? This is no time for you to fiddle with their leavings. Clutch mothers in terrible distress. No, you don't get it. I brought him here to... Forgive this child for impudence. I am Zerocious... I'm guessing. And on behalf of the Clutch Mother, I come to entreat your assistance. With... It seems you don't realize that I'm driving back the waters of the Tempest. That you place our beloved Clutch Mother, the leader of the Ondo, in peril. She's pregnant. Hearing the death, she's going to give birth to many, many eggs. The male Ondo will then take them to our care and raise them as her own. At absent flowing waters, we don't know if she's going to be able to deliver these babies. We didn't think of any of this. Code of Light claimed many lives. Though we rebuilt our numbers, it'd be devastating to lose a whole generation and the Clutch Mother. Think of it like a beehive, you know, like a bee colony with the one queen, and then like male girl workers and all that. That's their societal structure. Okay, so the Clutch Mother wants to speak to us, correct? She gonna wait. Because we're gonna continue that mystery. Nerocious come. No, let's trouble our guest through the Clutch Mother first. Everything I've done for her. You know, he was trying to learn some information. He was trying to... I feel like he was just thinking different. And they're just like, you just running around with crazy talk. And he's just like, no. I bet he was trying to find a way to help her. We should be near our friends. I thought I was gonna have to attack it. Not the case. We still have... I like the bioluminescence down here. Very nice. Very, very nice. Pistola! Alright. I need to do 2 things for me, she says. First, inspect the buildings surrounding the Ondo settlement and note their most distinctive characteristics. Secondly, use this knife to take scrapings from one of the remnant walls. Be thorough as you can, and I'll wait here for the results. Inspect the structures for... Okay, cool. So it's going to be one of those scope exercises. Inspecting the structures. As far as I can go. Let me know if y'all see something weird. I think that's the structure here. We got windows. Oh. Ain't no window there. Okay. Oh, that one, yes. That's a distinct window. Tall slender towers with elaborate windows. Okay. That's all we had to find. Okay. I guess it's probably a little, but hey, just be progressing. I'm gonna enter the duty finder. I'm gonna fight something. Escape them. Look at that. Here for that. Tanks never wait. I'm telling y'all. We're gonna take a little diversion. Because yeah, it's time to fight some monsters. Hi everyone. I think it's straight into a battle, which I like. Hi, Miss Lady Ma'am. Pretty flowers. Who are these dumbasses in my domain? I don't even care. We're done now. We love you, Alpha. That's right, Queen. She's like, I gotta finish my tea first. Nice. Tank stance on. I hate that they shut it off on me. There we go. Are we good? Oh. The other tank did not want to take charge. My goodness. They started to attack one of the healers. I'm like, oh hell no. Somebody said, but why? Look on these symbols, you'll find them familiar. Okay. Oh, I'm a tank, so I'm gonna stay in the blue one. Let the board be changed. Okay. If he does it again, I need to find myself in the blue area. Or, I don't remember. My dance brings the board to life. Oh, no worries, Captain. We're still here going. So I took this add-on here and I grabbed the aggro, so that way they're not both focused on the main tank, you know? Yeah. Backup tank. When I started, you couldn't tell because nobody was stepping up. And then they woke up. I'm like, alright. Because our healer's getting pummeled right now. And oh, dang it. But yeah, I was like, it's getting too quiet. It's time to have a fight. Dang, hippity hop. No respect, damn it. Ah. That's okay. Alright, this thing is at, like, I don't know where the percentage is in, but it's, like, less than 10%. So. If you partake of the game, while you partake of the game, I'll partake in afternoon tea. Okay, so she pulled us. So, oh, I remember this shit. I'm gonna follow. They didn't. Who's not dying? Hey, look at us. Okay. See how good we are? That was fun. I cut with your gay nonsense, lady. Well, return before I can drain my cup. You deserve a prize. You deserve to get defeated right now. Look on these symbols. Oh, keep doing the symbol thing again. Here the tanks go. Oh, it didn't even matter. Good job, everyone. Good job, everyone. We did it! Yay! Give you do I need any of this stuff? Bye bye. Cool. We got pulled into a side quest timeline. They really gonna pull me all the way over here? Good thing I activated that Aetheryte. So we're in the Delta Scape. Just way different area than where we were, but we'll get back to it. Wait, what did Nero say about the character? Because he's helping generate these. He's like can see the enemy that is going to be simulated for us ahead of time. He was like, oh, that was Helicanarsis. must congratulate Omega on her appearance. She looked exactly as I imagined her. Though if I were to pick fault, it did take certain liberties with her character. The Queen of the Tail was much more restrained. Okay. So you said that he made her a little spicy. Glad you're safe. For a moment there, I thought you would croak. You're not funny, Sid. Because we did turn into a frog, okay? So funny. Sorry, you deserve better than that. Well, thanks to you, we're one victory away from clearing the Delta Scape. Now take a break, buddy. You earned it. Yeah, this is a totally, like, separate side quest, but it's a very interesting storyline. Alpha! Oh my god. Next battle is with Subject Delta 4. This test should be the final resident. What I gather, your opponent is, and I quote, a great tree born of an agglomeration of evil will, which assumes the form of a dark mage, all of which I suggest you. His name is Exdeath. He plays a role of chief antagonist in another ancient tale. Oh, I couldn't glean the specifics of his abilities. He appears to command the power of the void, just like the story says. When I first heard of the work, I assumed said power to be a metaphor, but I'm quite sure Omega will have interpreted it as something tangible. Though no amount of analysis can tell us what happens when Exdeath calls upon the power of the void. So, needless to say, careful, beware. So it's like, tell me something, man. What happens at the end of the tale? Why, good triumphs over evil, and the heroes defeat Exdeath, of course. What do you expect? So it's like, I expected exactly that, which is precisely what troubled me earlier. If the heroes won, then why did Omega not make them its test subjects? Interesting. Yeah, if they were, why wouldn't he test? Omega should be testing its strength against whatever defeated these monsters that it's generating. Typical question you'd expect from an engineer. Like, but why? Like, why are you doing it this way? Which is so cool. Biggs, we're in the control room. What's up? There's a Sid in every Final Fantasy. It's a thing. There's always a Sid. I know there's a story behind that too. I don't remember offhand, but there's a reason for it. It's kind of cool from what I remember. Okay, we got some new intel. Sorry, that was Biggs. Except the stasis system shows every sign of being engaged, even though it really isn't. So some weird malfunction. The system might have taken damage during the calamity, and then fix it. Okay. They're trying to fix like the control structure related to all this. Well, we gotta keep fighting a good fight here. Oh, Mira's alright of it. Focus on next death. There's the next. Oh, we love you, Alpha. Chocobo certainly has no objections. Come then. Let's see you follow in the footsteps of the heroes of the tale. Yay! We talk to Alpha. Alpha unlocks the next Delta Escape. We go back to the MSQ. Alpha! Quick. Alpha is the picture of resolve. Into Delta Escape 4.0. Whenever you're ready. We're gonna exit instead. We can't teleport from inside the interdimensional room. It's not allowed. You have to be outside of any and all interdimensional rooms. That's where we were. What? So, let's go back to Tessa's like, alright, I'm hungry, I'm out. I'll teleport back. And give me that ether current. Time to get some stuff. I'd have to do at least one more thing for them. Beyond this gate's a clutch, Mother. Approach and hearken to her words. Okay? Honored guest, I, Clutch Mother of the Umber, do bid you welcome to our realm. You'll forgive me for receiving you in this fashion. For the safety and well-being of my children unborn, I must remain with them, away from the dangers of doubt. As you know, under normal circumstances, the place would be filled with blessed water, from which I would draw strength and support to bring the eggs in this world. Alas, I am but half submerged, and I fear for my ability to fulfill my sacred duty. I understand you and yours are the ones responsible for drawing back the waters over our realm. I'm sure you had good reason. However, I hope you agree to help us, given that you're responsible for this mess we're in. But don't worry, I don't desire direct assistance. You don't have to deliver my babies. But I need some of your people's knowledge, of childbirth and how the finless ones ease the burdens of the struggling mothers. I've heard giving, water submerged births were easier in general than the typical what we see or heard or experienced. Okay, so she's talk to my companions out here and work with them to get this information. Thank you, honored guest. Alright, consult with her attendant before we talk. Maybe we're gonna do that later. Oh, wait! Petit Flogistali, my favorite paladin ever. Have a moment to talk in private outside of it. Why have I talk outside? I had a random craving for a Jamaican beef patty, and I'm highly upset I don't have one in the vicinity at all. I straight up have to wait till tomorrow. I'm gonna go to the gym and I'm so excited for it already. Where's this game again? Oh, that way. Supposed to go back. Just want to make sure I'm taking the right path out. That's one dude. Okay. Alright, so side quest is right directly in so I'll talk to you, buddy. What you need? Rare thing to be granted an audience with the Clutch Mother. Hope this serves to help you understand how important these eggs are to us. Where you came, I've been searching for a means to assist her in giving birth. That's why I've been studying the relics of your people, but I found nothing that was suitable. I can't stress to you how important she is to us. She's a mother to all, to every egg of a brother and sister. We do anything to welcome them in this world and see them grow in happy, healthy adults. Gotta be a way you can help us. We gonna help you. You know what? I want to unlock that because I feel like I'm gonna see little baby Ando, and that sounds cute. He wants us to hunt some monsters. A particular sea creature has nutritious liver, so she can give birth to healthy eggs. But you see that flame icon right there that my little blue self is going towards? That's where we're going. But is there a tunnel I can enter? Oh, I remember this confusing ass area. My goodness. I'm not sure the truth. Okay, I'm way ahead of where I need to go. Even not that far ahead though. Let's see. Ooh, a remnant wall. So we gotta get some scrapings from this. Help our friend Stola with her research. Now we're gonna go back to Stola. How far? I'm really not that far from him, but might as well. Ah, here we go. Hey, I don't need any more food buffs. Oh, yes, we do. Oysters on the half shell. Y'all like oysters? I refused to try them for the longest. And my last job, they'd have these like really like full company parties where it's just fancy golf club place. And their catering was on point. And they had like a raw bar. And I'm like, this is a nice fancy place. I'm sure it's good. So I tried, I liked it, but I have to have stuff on it. Like the squeezing the lemon, you know, I could have like the little tomato crumb, all of it. Otherwise, and of course, it has to be clean. But that's not something I'd eat if I was starving. I'd be a little upset. So I'm like, oh, have some oyster. With a side of steak, like, I'm not just gonna eat oyster by itself. I can't. Like, it's just wrong. It's like literally an appetizer as I've seen it in restaurants. It's not a meal at all. So Shadowbringers was like, what did you find? Three of those windows are distinctive. And you couldn't scratch the wall? You with all your might by the way? Alright, something's wrong here. Something ain't right. Everywhere I turn this place, my gaze is drawn by peculiar materials, which I have no name. Buildings are prime examples. They may appear to be constructed of ordinary stone, but it definitely is not. If pressed, I describe it as composite of several minerals, blended to create a material of unparalleled durability. Even the Ronkan Empire, once to create this power, couldn't have made something this perfect. But if not them, who? Who are these ancient Ondo? Who are these ancients that Ondo claim as architects of the sanctuary? Maybe this is why Anatel was drawn to the Tempest. Maybe he wanted to treat somewhere mere mortals would struggle to reach. But there's many locations. Why here? And itself is devoted to his role. So we assume his choice of stronghold has to have a purpose. He didn't just come here by accident. Maybe this place is very dear to him. Hey! Hello, welcome. Happy Final Fantasy for Friday! How are you? Oh, I see where it's leaning towards. We're almost done with Shadowbringers, I can tell. Ancient Asians? Yep. Because they were very advanced. And there were no reflections of the current reality. There was just one world. Worn out from work. Okay. Crazy busy week. I hear you on that. I can kind of relate. I had quite a week too, but we've arrived at the weekends. Hopefully you can get some rest tonight too. I know I'm hoping for that. Because, whew, I feel like this week has been quite the long month. Even car troubles on top of that. God, love my car, but the expenses, the money I've dropped this week is insane. Huh. It's like traces in the source would have been obliterated by the calamities, but maybe some of them remained. Do you have a mural? Oh, right. That's true. I mean, it's possible to get that second win, but it's been a long week now. Right. You like tired in advance. I hear you. All the naps, right? I love naps. Oh my goodness. When I used to commute to my last job, to my previous job, I had like a pillow and blankets in the car. I was gonna take my naps. There's one time I had like, you know, those like animal, like kind of furry hoodies, and some of them had the mittens in it. There was once I was taking a nap in the back of my car, and I was like, you know, blanket burrito, so all you saw was like the little, like, it was a little wolf head poking out. When I came back in for a break, my boss was like, yeah, you kind of freaked out one of the salespeople. They're like, does someone leave their dog in the car? He's like, ask Crystal. You'll see when she comes in. And that's why I was like, oh, that's why he pointed and was like, oh. This is the first scene, okay. So Ishtola is explaining to us about a mural we saw a while ago. So these look like maybe it's telling the tale of the destruction of these towers. But the towers look like what we're looking at right now. They're close to the truth. I can feel it. So if they were ancient Ascians, maybe Emmett is one of them. Okay. The quest destination will not be displayed on the map. You must search for a structure that resembles the buildings in the mural. What the hell? You see this mascot? And inspect it from survey point. Survey point will be found nearby. Okay. Okay, so it'll show us where we need to walk to get to the scope. But it's not going to tell us exactly where. Who did get on my last nerves? Alright. Key items. Well, some that look like that. Search for a structure which resembles one of the buildings. Further northwest of the Ondo Cups. Okay. What are the Ondo Cups? Further northwest. We're already northwest. Okay, so we're gonna keep walking this way. And finding buildings that look like that. The nerve, you know? Now we gotta play detective. But I don't know, y'all. I think we may come upon them soon. Nope, that's just fog. Let's see. Sea gelatin. Some weird shit, that's what it is. Are we to go, I wonder? I'm trying to fight you. Snail thingies. I'm trying to bother them. I don't see any... what the hell they're talking about. But I hope to change that. The only hint was further northwest. So let me get to higher ground. Ish. I mean, we are in Nova. But... I love the music in this area. I wish they would sing a hint. I don't know where the hell this place is supposed to be. Aha! Huzzah! I have found it. And an ether current. Oh my goodness. Not even my birthday. Ah, found the building. Yes. Y'all see the resemblance with the mural? I'm so happy I love finding ether currents. But here, I'll show y'all really quick so you can see what I mean. So you see the patterns on them? So that thing looks like it for sure. So the survey point being right here is a giveaway. We're very, very close. So that's it. Hey, this is a mural. This is what's in the mural. But I can't guess its purpose. It must have been an imposing sight. How much of the tower heights lies beneath the ground in one? Centuries of our history settled upon such ruins. Countless layers of dust and sediment. A whole civilization. Existence forgotten by all except a few Asians. And it existed. They lived here. In this city. But let us focus on what we learned so far. The Onda chief spoke of mystery stirring, a land illuminated. Maybe he believes this phenomenon is related to the ancient return. Maybe what they saw shining was a remnant of this civilization. And who else would light lanterns other than the Emmett Silk we're looking for? So he's got to be here. He's got to be here. So, but does anyone have any plans for the weekend? Mine are to rest more. I got some rest today. I used a sick day. I woke up and I just felt a migraine coming. It was just a really bad tension headache, but it put me out. I was just like, I can't really move. I'm like one eye open, texting my boss. I'm like, I woke up like at one point, like mid-text, like not text, but like we have Slack Messenger. Mid-message, I fell asleep. I woke up and I was like, oh shoot, I hope I didn't sleep past when I was supposed to start. And but ended up being okay. I needed a lot of sleep. I made sure to like make some soup and rest, but then I also ended up getting my car taken care of, as well as the battery. There's a spark plug in the battery that was causing me so much grief a couple times. Like it may affect things I was planning to do and class I was taking. So, but we'll see. It's just there's like obligations and things I had to do that I was like, why every once in a while my car wouldn't start for a while, it would take forever. And sure enough, the charge wasn't lasting. It was losing its charge. Got a new battery, got new spark plugs, everything's good. But my weekend is to rest, and do as little as possible, and eat some good food. May make some cookies. Oatmeal chocolate chip is that's one of my favorite cookies. Oatmeal chocolate chip, dark chocolate chip cookies. Yeah, I like oatmeal chocolate chip cookies. Even if it's like oatmeal chocolate chip raisin, like those are good too. I just like. But I found specifically oatmeal chocolate chip cookie mix is so good. And my favorite coffee shop that's near me, they actually have it as they cycle through their bakery items. But when I saw they actually had it, I'm like, I'm sorry, is this oatmeal chocolate chip cookie? Is that what this is? And there's no nuts in it, right? And the guy's like, yes. I'm like, I'll take them both. I think it's my favorite cookie. And they're big too, like they're like maybe like this big. Okay. And they're like local, they're like homemade, basically, like locally made. Alright, so we gotta tell the rest of our friends what we found out about Emmett Silk. We think this is his home. Hey! Oh, hello, fellow. Ah, hello. Hi. This is great. Meanwhile, Chakorazar's like, what are you... Oh, look at this! Oh my god. Nice. Oh my god, y'all. Brandon, yeah. See ya. Nice. Yeah. Eastern Thou. Nice. Nice. This is great, y'all. I don't have all my emotes. God. And so, yeah. Do I have an emote? See ya. Nice. I made it for it! Yay! Let's continue. That was fun, y'all. I love it. We had fun. I was checking the chat. I was like, is it one of y'all? That's happened to me before. I think it's funny. I'm like, I remember that happened once. I'm like, all right, y'all, I don't know. Somebody's being a little weird, but I think they were like waving and doing all these emotes in my direction. I was like, okay, I'm not sure what's happening. And then I look at the chat. It's me. Oh. Which is always fun. I know we get mad about that. It's nice to make friends. See, he was a cousin. Are you sure? I think I could see his adventure cards. Let's see. No. Alright, sorry. They were Hrothgar like me. Very cool. Alright. Dude. Help us out. Hey, you're Alphino's friend. Nah. Anything else you can do? You go to the Walls of Forgotten? I think we were at the Walls of the Forgotten. You mean the Merlins over there? Yes, yes, that's a sacred site of which I speak. Could it be that your footsteps were guided there by the ancients? Believe it so. Listen then, I will tell you of our plans to bring light to the walls. We may answer the shining calls of the illuminated land. We requested a finless craftsman to shape for us a sacred land. He's odd for a land dweller, choosing as he does to live in the ocean, but his skill's beyond question. It is concerning. However, that we have heard nothing of his progress. If you were to visit this artisan and return with our long-awaited lantern, then I know that you were brought here by the sacred ones. His name's Grenold. Not that dude. Grenold is, oh my god, he's a character. He's like this very like crass drunk, but he's an amazing craftsman. Like he really is. Like his skill is like people will cross continents to get his work, but you wouldn't know it by how he acted. So, I'm disoriented. Where are we going? And it's funny because in Dawn Trail, we're in a totally different dimension in a sense, and we meet his doppelganger. But he's addicted to energy drinks, not liquor, which is crazy. Oh, you got the liver? Oh, yeah. Okay. I got the liver for that side quest, but they're like, no. You have to bring it to somewhere else first. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna search for Grenold. Oh, he is back that way. Okay, let me turn around. Goodbye. Okay, do not need first person view. Okay, zooming in, going back here. Okay. Oh, he's in there. Okay, cool. I was worried he was gonna. Nope, that's not. That's the side quest thing. Ah, Grenold's in there, an unknown area. But the side quest thing's on the way. So. Oh, the Queen Mother, we got to live it. So her babies can grow healthy and strong. Liver? I see. It will provide ample nourishment for the Clutch Mother. Just a moment. Mary Liver, how'd you know it's a favorite of mine? So soft, so supple. It is too long since it's been since I dined so well. My children are born to delight in this feast. Many thanks to you, honored guests. Ah, this was Nourishly Cole's doing, huh? He knows a clutch mother tastes well. It's good she eats and builds her strength, but liver alone will not suffice. Trisha will continue to consider other ways to help her out. Yeah, we're gonna do that later. If it is all the way. Oh, we could trade gemstones with you. Oh, yeah. What you got? Nothing? Okay. No, man. Alright, now... Okay, we go here. Good. Oh. Finally going to distant lands. Gonna unlock another area of the map. Okay. What the hell are those? Like, mixed between a stingray and an octopus, but it's like a squid. What are you called? More bar. Let's see what you look like. I'm gonna fight you. I'm gonna fight you. Look how cool they look. Look how cool. It's like a stingray and a like octopus kind of looking thing. Okay. I'm in the wrong toolbar. Gotcha. Ooh, creepy. Look at it close up. Ooh. They did a damn good job making that scary. Good for them. They did a great job. But how the hell did... I need to know how this dude lived under here, because he must have obviously been here well before we created this air bubble dome underwater. Okay, interesting decor. Very interesting decor. Oh, you are not the granola instead of granolas. Oh, that's just great, that is. Mind playing tricks on me now. Look, Granold, someone's come to visit you in the bottom of the freaking ocean. Or it might be a ghost, huh? Get out of here, foul shade. Feed yourself from your rotten soul. I have no use for it. Craftsman that can't craft is more pointless than a sea slug with a dormant hammer. Well, it's an insult to slug. You need to hype you up, buddy. You're sad. We don't have that in here? Okay. I have to set that to hot bar. Have to psych him up. Trying to raise my spirits? Not what I expect from someone of another world. Or not a creature from another world. Just like the dude we know from our dimension, except he has long hair. Because the Granold that we know The Grenoble without the D in it. That's no hair. Has it really come to this? Because he might have found a way here. He's one of them. What's that supposed to mean? Trust what you see? Well, I let myself go a little bit. This was meant to be Underwater Sanctuary. Just so I could concentrate on my work, far from the distractions of outside worlds. And yet here you are. What's so damn important that you dive all the way down to the bottom of the Tempest to bother me? Oh, the lamp. Oh, curse my empty head. I haven't even started it yet. Then what the hell were you doing? What were you doing? Worthless in the sea slug. May the slime left by a sea slug. Delivery dates well past. Workbench untouched. Artisan, huh? No. Heard their beliefs, yeah? Bringing light to those ruins will be an act of deep religious and cultural significance. And it was my privilege as a craftsman to be tasked with providing a ritual instrument. But I can't. My mind is blank. It's like I pissed away the last drop of inspiration. Okay. Get a bed. Tell me. You got something to show me. Something that'll give my spirit a good kick in the ass. Something to show you? What are you talking about? I don't want to honor the coming of the ancients, so the answering light's gotta blaze with the right kind of brightness. Like a spark of light caught in a crystal. Just being just sparkly is not good enough. It's gotta dance with joy and sorrow and a sense of hardship endured. Know what I'm saying? No, we don't. What the hell are you talking about? Okay. Renault seeks a particular kind of inspiration, the kind that crystallizes only at the culmination of a long and tragic tale. Complete any of the role quest lines available at the Wandering Stairs in the Crystarium, and then come back to him. Huh? Huh? So I gotta go back. Okay, role quest lines in the Crystar. Alright. So role quest, what is that? So not the categories of DPS healer tank necessarily. So they're I'll show you in the menu. So they're different classes, war and magic, right? So these tank, healer, melee DPS, like these here, physical range DPS, you know, like including archer and stuff, magical range DPS. So a role quest is that there's going to be 5 types. So I have to find, obviously, the ones to tank. I thought I may have already, but obviously not. And can't continue the MSQ until I do. So they're probably talking about all this over here by the pendants, so I'm going to go over there. And out of all these people, DPS. So where's the tank dude? Healer. Is Diva? I think he's going for Bard. No. I don't think he's one of them. So I must have been in one. Let's see. Let's check my journal. I must be in the middle of a role quest then. That can't be it. Which one could it be then? None of those. Those are leaf quests. That's a side quest, and those aren't even in this expansion. So is this or this? No way. Can't be it. And that's none of them. Melee DPS healer and range DPS. Maybe they're up there. Let's see. Let's go to the mean instead. Might be thinking of the wrong thing. I think that's where they said to go anyway. That could have totally been my bad. I think they did say to go to that one. These are craftsmen. I think these are all crafts, so this can't be right either. I thought I saw someone behind me. I was like, nope. And I know you're a clone there, so not you. What the hell? What is he for? And obviously, out of all those spots, those are the crafts ones. But like, what the hell? Okay. That's a role quest. This can't have anything to do with that. So I'm really confused, y'all. Well, anyways, what we can do we can give this lady her liver. We'll do that. And then I think we'll call it. Just because I just know this is 10:30. I'm like, what the hell? I must have started it inadvertently because it's not where the other ones are. So at least let him know that she got her liver. The brood mother got her liver. It's her favorite. She's happy. And the babies are dancing with delight at the culinary bliss of that liver that they just ingested. Well, was she pleased? Yeah. Oh, that's so very good. Here she took such pleasure in my humble offerings. Brings me joy. In La'ando are quite rare, so we hold them in the highest regard. Only they may become a clutch mother. Only they may give rise to new generations of Ando. She's mother to all, and all must do everything they can to offer her comfort. Each must find their own way to be of service. That's why I don't begrudge Zerocious for how he scolds me. He acts only out of concern for the clutch mother. Hello! I like your mouth. Oh, look at that fanciful one. Very gorgeous. I like. He's right too. An offer of liver alone wouldn't suffice. We have to do more. What else we gotta do? Okay. So, they used to be able to call to each other easily through the water, but we lifted the water. So it's hard for them to hear each other now. So he's like, oh, help me. I'm trying to discern the words. Ah, the clutch mother belly heaves, a new generation yearns to be born. But that water is really danger. The liver gave her some nourishment, but not enough, not enough. Gotta find something else to do to help. Okay, so he has an idea. He knows somebody who can help, but we can't go to them empty-handed. That's cool, that's cute. But, like, let me see, what did the game say? The wandering. Let me go to the wandering stairs. Let's see, none called them wandering. Oh, I see it. So it was those ones over there, and it definitely wasn't the poor one. Pendants of For some reason, not all maps you can't work like that from any and all maps. Okay, so I had to have started this because this is the same problem. Instead of going back over there. Don't tell me! Wait a minute. I think I may literally have to do that. That battle, I was like, no, that can't be. It has to be. That's the only thing I could think of. Grandson, yeah. So I do gotta beat this. Dang, I don't remember. But also, I never did the Paladin version of this. Actually, I think with my other character, when I went through this, I was a bard. And it was, that's why, what's his name? Lou Reek. That's why he sounds familiar, because I did the quest through him. And that one wasn't as bad, like this dude, right? But I avoided that fight for a reason, because it wasn't easy. But you know what? It is actually getting late, so I'll probably may have to save that for another time. But either way, y'all, it's been a wonderful dream tonight. I'm very happy. So let's do Kiko's time. Kiko's time. Alright, he's just staring. Let's have him do something, at least have an expression on his face. Concentrate, Simper! That's the laugh I guess I chose for him. It's cool, I like it. Check out that smile. Either way, thank y'all for joining. Thank you for joining me and Pina. I don't know if you can hear the barking. But yes, it's been an awesome Final Fantasy Friday. Huge shout out. I first gotta shout out my awesome mom. Captain French. Oh, of course, you're very welcome. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I forgot how to do commands like for a second. Oh my god. But yes, thank you, and thank you for the follow. Really appreciate it. If you're not following Captain French already, I highly recommend. Another very chill streamer, awesome person. So yes, this has been an awesome Final Fantasy Friday. Again, my streams are Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 7. Mondays and, of course, Final Fantasy Fridays is some Final Fantasy of some sort. Wednesday is going to be something a little different because we beat Cat Quest this week, so it's going to be something else. Can't wait to share it with y'all. So there's a few of us, so we're going to raid out tonight. It's been a bit, but let's see who there is to raid. And, of course, I'm open to suggestions. No pressure. I will find someone who's to raid. Oh, you're welcome. Thanks for stopping by. I can't spell right now. Seeing who's streaming as well. Good. Let's see. Where is there to raid? Let's see. There's a few people. Let's see. Let's raid. Where haven't I raided in a while? Ooh, a Sonic the Hedgehog game? Let's raid Brent Zone. Looks like he's doing Sonic the Hedgehog. That's one of them. Is he? Let's see. Trying to see what's going on. Maybe not? I can't tell. Alright, I'm switching to... You know what? Let's raid Donut Bunny. I haven't raided her in a while. We'll do that. So, she's another fellow Final Fantasy streamer, but very cool. Very awesome. Great person. Oh, really? Well, I'm glad. I hate drama, and I really hope that, you know, your weekend gets better, and your night gets better, because no drama for my awesome mod. Yeah, and she's really cool too. She's really sweet. I haven't rated her in a while, so, but yeah. But yes, I hope everyone has an amazing weekend, and I don't know what she's playing, but I think I lost the other streamer that was doing Sonic. I probably pressed the wrong thing, but I selected to raid her. So, everyone have a great night. Thank you for stopping by. You will find me on all the socials as Lady Crystalline, just like you did here. So, I'll see y'all soon. Good night. Good night. Thanks for stopping by. And we're gonna raid her now. Mm-hmm.